I think any helmet design for a driver is a really special, unique thing because basically it's our identity. You know, other sports can see the face of the athlete, where for us, obviously because of the safety side of the sport, we're going to use the helmets to be a little bit different to our other competitors. You know, I have the same car design as my teammates, and it's a good way of obviously being different to them and standing out. I've been racing since I was 6, so I've had a few helmets over the years, but I've sort of stuck with this colorway and this rough design for the last 10, 11 years. It's the colors of the New Zealand flag. I'm part Māori from New Zealand, so I've integrated some of the tribal designs into the blue and in silver here, and also on the back it represents my culture from there on my mum's side.
This my helmet. First of all, is a collaboration with Aldo Drudi that for sure people knows because he was the Valentino Rossi designer. So on the side is just a design that he did on black. The main color is white. We have my logo here at G99. And if we go on the back, it's like my lucky bee with my helmets. It's just lucky things for me because suddenly before every good race, a bee was coming in my car. So, you know, after that moment, I say, okay, let's keep always with me. And it's been like me since 2019 in the helmets. I'm really Italian, you know, and so, you know, the Italian flag for me was important, and to keep the Italian flag, you know, we're traveling so much around the world, so it's important to me to bring the Italian flag always with me, and yeah, hope you like it. You know, it's a different helmet for sure, but I really love it.
Yeah, obviously, I think I'm not one of the drivers which have stuck by their design from like the start of their career to the end. I've generally always kept a few things along the way. I've always kept the British flag, and I've always kept like these two sort of like red stripes here. But generally the colours, I always try and match the car. Last year was like blue, white. This year is obviously red and white. Something which I bought this year is like this triangle effect to this sort of loop here. I actually did it for the London E-Prix last year for like a one-off event, and everyone said how cool it was. So I sort of transferred that over to this year. So I could do it again and think of something cool, you know, maybe like try and get the city involved into the design or something like that.
First of all, it was always red, yellow and white. Since I started racing, karting actually back in 2000, 2001, I always had the R and the F. The F is getting smaller and smaller. This is like the little piece of the F left. So the R is getting bigger. It's kind of like, you know, what my painter does. And I try to challenge my painter as well, because on the white stuff, there's like little glitters, but only on the white. On the red and the yellow, there's not. But I like those bright fluo colors. And in the back, we have the golden stars, which means that every star is a championship win. So the more stars I have, the better it is. But I would never change my design. I think for me, it's important as a driver that if a driver puts a helmet on, the TV, the fans need to know who the driver is. So that's why I would never change my design.
I've had my helmet design since I was little, since I was driving in go-karts. Generally, it's been a friend of mine that designed it at the time. He was, you know, he was running the go-kart team I was racing for. Always proud to wear the Belgian colors. I like the matte finish on it. Before I was having shiny helmets, but I felt like changing with the matte. It looks a little bit nicer because it just makes it stand out a bit more in the car, especially. The thing is, every design is particular, so everyone has his own personal preference, and I think that's you know, that's the beauty of it. That every helmet is unique in a way.
My helmet design, I guess I came up with it myself. I've always liked bright colors, so I always like the orange, so like having this orange band, and then having the kind of bright, the other bright yellow and green kind of contrast. I guess the helmet's like our identity in the car, so I do change like details on it each year. You know, I've added like a British flag on the back, the Neo logos. There is some like details each year, but I like to keep the fundamentals the same.
To be honest, I had the same design for so long that I can't really remember why it's like this. I guess every year I change a little bit the colors here and there. I play a bit with colors years after years, but for a very, very long time I was with Red Bull. And Red Bull, you don't really, I mean, you choose your design, but this whole part with Red Bull is kind of taken. So I had to, when I went to Formula E, and I had to rethink something and on the side, and I went something for quite simple. Obviously, I mean, I try to have the gold of my team, the ST Cheetah. Yeah, that's it really.